In this week's Star KIDS Rollout, we're featuring the talented all-rounders who are versed in dub poetry, acting, singing, and dancing, and they're twins. Please help me welcome Tafari and Ngozi Wright, more popularly known as Super Twinz. The twins are accompanied today by their dad, Omar, more popularly known as Majablis, right?
Yes, yes. Greetings.
Who is also a master at dub poetry and drama, and he's a singer, and the list goes on and on and on. Welcome to you too, sir.
Yeah, man. Give thanks. Blessings.
All right. How are you feeling today, both of you?
We feel fine.
I feel very nice. I feel very confident. I feel so good that I'm here. Another day has been added to my life, another day for me to come and do my absolute best.
Very good.
I feel good. I know that. I feel good.
All right. I love that. All right. So you can go first, Ngozi. Introduce yourself.
Okay, so hi, my name is Ngozi Wright. I am 11 years old. I'm in grade 6, but I'm graduating in a couple weeks. I'm graduating in a couple weeks. I am a deputy head girl at my school, Jesse Paul Primary. I love to sing. I love to dance. Music moves me. I like to draw. I love to write. So, yeah, that's basically about me.
And how about you, Tafari? Even though you're twins, I know it's probably not the same.
Okay. My name is Tafari. I am in 6th grade. As well, I attend the same school, Jesse Paul. I want to become a pilot or join the Air Force in life.
Nice. How about you, Ngozi? What do you hope to become?
So, I want to be the first female Governor General of Jamaica. But, as we know, Jamaica is kind of moving away from the governance under the British. So, there's a slight possibility that will have to change. But it might be like the president or something of that sort. I want to be in politics or law, something around that field.
Who do you say is better at dancing?
Oh, well,
You can say it, it's fine.
I'll just leave it.
Me.
Tafari says me. Okay. What about the singing part of it?
Me, definitely me.
And as it relates to the more expressive one, the
Me.
poem.
He's shyer than me, but
At first, but when I want to do it,
well, I am ready, prepared any day, every day, so you can just,
It's a
that
showdown.
part,
All right.
that part.
All right, no need for the competition, but you're both talented, and I must commend you on that.
Thank you.
And as we talk about your talent, your fame has started from as early as age 2, in which you are known as the world's greatest poets. And you're now 11, as you stated earlier. How has the experience been so far? You go first, Ngozi.
So the experience has been so wonderful. I mean, this has opened so much doors for us. I think I was around 7 or so when me, my brother, and a couple others, we were the first ever children in history to present in the Jamaican Parliament.
Yeah.
And this has also opened my creativity. It has expanded my mind because the poetry, I have an attraction to that. I'm a magnet. So I love to write my own poetries, and that makes English language arts basically my strongest subject. So that's just wonderful. I am so very grateful that we have been chosen out of the many that, we could be right here right now, and we could be expressing ourselves on this interview. So I am so very happy and so very grateful. So
How things have been for me is like every time I go to school or go somewhere, there's one person who always wants me to say something for no reason. And sometimes at my school, I tell them to watch my channel.
As it relates to the acting part of your career, how has it been like, working as a puppet in the Jamaican puppet? You being the voice of that, and also the movie Black Box.
Me?
Yeah, you can go first now.
I'm not sure what part I played, but it was great because I had to interact with so much people. And the best part of it, there was this game in the living room that I always wanted to play. So I used to always go up there and just play the game first for an act.
That's for the Black Box movie. Okay, so you enjoyed that part of it more.
Yes.
How about the puppet part where you acted in Akiwa?
I don't remember much about a puppet part, but I think I was a character or something. I'm not sure if I was a puppet though.
You
What
were.
age? And Ngozi went away on it and remind him of the role he played.
We were around probably 7 or 8 or 9 at the time. Tafari,
It was around 7.
yeah, 7. When we acted as the voices for 2 puppets.
Yeah.
For COVID, it was around COVID time. We were. Don't remember the
Anti-Empress.
details.
It was
Yes,
Anti-Empress
Anti-Empress.
production.
Big up Anti-Empress, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the details much, but yes, we were.
So when you're fully booked and you work, yeah, you can't remember everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that your dad is instrumental in the roles that you play, especially in the poetry and poems overall. But what or who would you say are some of the others who inspired you?
Who inspired me was my sister and my father, because my father inspired my sister and my sister inspired me. So they both inspired me.
Nice. Is that chain effect? Alright.
So, my father was my very first inspiration because my mother or my father can tell you from I was in the womb, just a tiny, tiny baby. My father is, as you know, an artist, dub poet, educator, actor, writer, all of these things. They would always play my father's songs, and then, my mother's belly would just start moving and moving. That would be me dancing. I think another inspiration for me is that I just always loved the arts, all of that. So when I was seeing a lot of other things, I was seeing all of the violence and the media and those type of stuff. It kind of pushed me because I really wanted to, make a change. Really wanted to make a change. So it pushed me and motivated me to say, you know what? If I want to see a change, I have to be the change. So that is basically the inspiration for me.
As the children pointed out, you seem to, have a major impact in the lives of your kids, which is very great. I commend you. And as you also started to perform at the age of 3,
Yes.
winning multiple awards at the JCDC Festival annually, how would you say the journey has been with you and them thus far?
The journey has been awesome, sometimes rough, but I leave it to the Most High to guide the journey, because this isn't something that I force on them. It's just if they want to do it, then they will do it, It started when there was a plaque on the wall. Their grandmother had a plaque on the wall with a poem on it. And Ngozi was the first one to learn to read at a very early age, And when she said it, it sounded so good that her mother said, write her a poem of her own. Yeah. And so I wrote a poem called Hey Big Man, and that's the first poem that she started to perform. She performed it everywhere, and she was getting accolades everywhere until Anti-Empress saw her, and then later, the parliament thing came in, where she got global recognition,
UNICEF.
So the journey has been great with them. We have been many places, and the work has been impacting, because for us, it's about the message, It's not about the fame and the glory or the raise, not about the praise. It's about the message. And I've been doing the same from I was a youngster. You know, I was just going for the message. You know, I used to be in the Era Youth Foundation where we talked about, you know, border connection, building peace and unity in the downtown area. You know, we went to London and we did the same thing. So it's all about the message. So our journey is still to just push the message of peace, love, you know, joy and happiness to the nation.
All right, I love that. And as you touch on the first poem that you wrote for her, is there a favorite poem or dub poem that you like to recite?
Yeah, my favorite poem is Hey Big Man, and my favorite song would be either Take Care of Your Kids Them or Allow the Kids Make Them Grow.
My favorite song is Take Care of Your Kids Them. And my favorite poem, I think it was called Victory.
Victory. All right, you like that one. All right, no problem. As it relates to the JCDC festival as well, Ngozi seems to be, you know, following in your footsteps where she entered the JCDC Speech Festival
Yes.
and won at least all the major awards
Everything.
for that year.
Clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, man.
What year was that, first of all, and did this put you in a sort of nostalgia to really just sit watching your kids reliving that dream that you actually went through? What do you feel about this?
Yeah, man, was very nostalgic, you know, and I was very elated to see her make it to the national finals because, you know, as a youngster, that was something I look forward to, you know, to make it to the national finals each year. That was just joyous for me, and to see she do it, and she did it so well because, as I said, it was a clean sweep. She won all the awards, you know, that year. So I
What
didn't
year
even
was
bother send her back. What year was that?
I was what, in first grade?
Yeah, man, she did so great that I didn't even bother enter her anymore, you know, because there's no higher for her to climb in there, you know. But since recently, her teacher started to enter her in like groups, you know, so she hasn't been entering like as a solo from then. She has been entering in groups, you know, and that is good for her too, because she learned teamwork and learned to function as a group, and that it's not only about her, you know. And every year they are winning everything the same way as a group, you know. So it was an awesome feeling and definitely nostalgic, you know.
Ngozi, what was the preparation like for you entering and the feeling after winning all those major awards?
Well, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I do get a little bit nervous because it's the same feeling going on every single time when I have to do a show or a live interview or anything live or anything like that. I would feel butterflies in my stomach and I would be just keeping myself calm, you know, because I just really want to know the outcome, and I get so excited that I get nervous. So, but it's just important that I did my absolute best, and that's okay. So, yeah.
The brand itself, Super Twinz, represent and advocate for children, right? One of your most famous melodic songs, as you pointed out, is your favorite as well, is Take Care of Your Children. Who wrote this song, first of all? It's very impactful. And what's the aim of the message behind this that you'd like to spread to your parents as well as children?
So, Daddy was the one that wrote Take Care of Your Kids Them.
And the aim of it was that we want the parents out there to start taking care of all their children, stop going to roads, going to dances, and leave the children with tear up sheets and no food.
And do you feel that messages has been, you know, transcending? They've been listening to you and you're seeing the impact of their, based on the reactions?
Yeah, because I've seen the music video get posted on TikTok, and in the comments, everybody are like saying they are like supporting this movement. So I feel like when you get that much support, then you know that it's reaching out there.
You and the kids have also been collaborating on songs, one of which is You Say You Love Your Children. That's yeah. Was there a particular incident that inspired this song, and what most are you hoping or still hoping to achieve from this powerful piece?
All right, so Oh You Say You Love the Children was written from I was in high school, And, I wrote that because at the time there were a lot of children being killed, a lot of children being taken away. It's not new. We are hearing all these stories now, but even when I was in high school, all these things were happening. So that's really why I wrote that poem. And it's still relevant till this day, which is sad because I would have hoped that things would have changed. But it's still potent and relevant to this time.
Still with you, how do you balance being a teacher, artistic director, and performer yourself, along with touring with the kids and ensuring that they balance their school time?
Well, you see, most of what we're doing is what we love. And as I said, we are being guided by the Most High. So sometimes it doesn't even feel like a chore, It doesn't feel like I'm being pressured because this is what I love. This is the thing that I love to do.
To you both, where are some of the places that you've performed?
Well, the favorite place, well, I didn't perform, but she did, but the favorite place that she performed was Pegasus Hotel.
Why you like there?
The food.
It's important to note that Tafari's first word was fooda. Yeah, so he said fooda. We knew that he wanted food whenever he would say fooda. So he's a food man. Yeah, man.
My favorite place, my favorite performance was definitely at Parliament. Second to that, maybe Fun Fest that we do all year around, like in summer and Easter and
Sometimes in
New
January
Year's.
too,
Yeah. The reason why Parliament stood out to me the most is because it was a great experience, And from that, I feel like a lot of children look up to me. Young ones look up to me because they see that, oh, she does this and she's making such a huge impact. So it warms my heart to know that, children look up to me like that. And I love to see the way how they go out and they even perform Hey Big Man and all that. And they do it so well, so I know that I'm making
An impact.
an impact.
Yeah,
So.
What is your number one wish for Jamaica in regards to our children?
If you believe, you most definitely will achieve. So just keep your head high, keep your eyes on the prize, always have faith in the Lord Almighty, and everything will just work out. So that's my message. And my hope for Jamaica, the children in Jamaica. I hope that we all could just find the heart to unite and we can just end all these violence. Because the violence against children and the violence against women, men, it's not working. It really doesn't make any sense because I don't know why you would do that. And some of them are like huge hypocrites because after you do all of that, you push the violence, push the badness and all of that, you still got to say, oh, you love the Lord and then something there. No, if you love the Lord, you wouldn't be doing those things. You wouldn't be killing the Lord's children. So I just hope that we all could just find the heart to just end all of this, end violence completely.
My one wish is that the children of Jamaica keep themselves safe from rapists, pedophiles, and evil people in the world.
As we look to the future, Dad, what are your plans for the talented ones going forward?
Well, going forward, it will be the same, as in the beginning. So shall it be, As I said, it is the Most High who moves us. So none of this is a plan, Yeah, I'm just being moved by the Most High. We're here because it is the Most High's will. He invited us and we are here, So that's how we go about things day to day, We just follow the footsteps and go.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
And if persons want to follow up with your Facebook pages, Instagram, your social media handles, what's that?
All right, I'll leave that to Ngozi.
So, our Instagram is at Super Twinz, that's SuperTwinz 7. That's Super Twinz 7. Our YouTube is basically the same spelling, Super Twinz, Ngozi and Tafari. You can also find us on TikTok. You can find my TikTok at Super Twinz Ngozi. That's SuperTwinzNgozi. Our Facebook, Super Twinz 7. Twitter, I think it's the same thing. So.
Yeah. And I'm Majabless everywhere. MAJAHBLESS everywhere.
Alright.
Just want to say, give thanks to the Gleaner for having us, you know. The Gleaner has been family over the years because I've been from, such high. Yeah, man, and we're still being invited. So we give thanks for this opportunity to reach the nation and beyond, And the star, you have to big up the star, Take care of your kids, them.
Take care of your children. Take care. Oh, you fit the dance and a party hard, and your children are suffer like dog. Take care of your kids, them. Take care of your children. Oh, you fit the dance and a party hard, and your children are suffer like dog.
You are worried about makeup and ear upon your head, and your picnic shoes are baked bread.
Again.
You are worried about makeup and ear upon your head, and your picnic shoes are baked bread.
After them.
You are worried how your shoes look, and the youth them not a school book. Flossing boss, I a slogan, and the youth them the pan part program. Take care of your pull up.